Trying to think of it, howdy or yeehaw, something, you know. And then what's going on the other side? We got Dodgers, Diamondbacks. Okay. Really? As good as the Braves are? Wow. That play you showed me, is that the play of the postseason thus far?
That double play from a couple nights ago, so far, yeah.
So awesome.
Did that series,
I showed Jamie, she was like, wow. My wife was a big softball player. So she appreciates it. Let's see. Don't know if I'll make it back to be on tomorrow night, David. I have a speaking engagement in between shows, so we'll see. Right now it's tentative. I'll give it a 40% chance I'd do one tomorrow night. Brian Jones, going great. Oh, well, thank you for your patience, my friend, and happy birthday, Brian Jones. I saw that was, what, Tuesday? Well, let's get things rolling. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center on a Wednesday night. Hope you're having a good one. Feels really nice outside. Skies are cloudy. And I was even thinking, you know, if today was the eclipse day, how it would have been such a disappointment. You know, you have something so big that we're building towards, and I've been praying for good, clear skies so we can enjoy this once-in-a-lifetime event. And we're going to. We're going to have clear skies, thank you, Lord, and it's going to be great. So Saturday is, of course, eclipse day. We'll do some of that. But first, we're doing some of the rain, the last of the rain. You know, I want to back this up. I've got it running 12 hours. We might even have to go 18 to really get a good taste. Yeah, we're going 18. And I'll back this up once again. So starting 3 in the morning, and the light rain really started covering Bexar County, sweeping through by about 9:30, 10 a.m. at the latest. Then there were some residual sprinkles, and the clouds stayed pretty stubborn all day. Hey, Grant, it was Monday, day after Grandpa's 100th. That's so cool. And you were 90, so I don't know how to do that. No, I'm playing. You look great, bro. Everything's great, Grant. Hope you're doing well, too. Notice some of the yellows showing us some healthier downpours in Medina County. Wish it was over Medina Lake, to be honest, but at least I got some rain. We officially had 0.03 of 1 inch, so not very much. But you can see just hovering over Frio and Medina County line with some pretty decent rain today. So, yeah, we'll take a look at a wider scale. The rain really shifted east quickly. All this moisture, tropical moisture, now covering the southeast, good portion of, well, almost all of Alabama and Georgia pretty much, with light rain on this Wednesday night. Notice we have a few residual showers still falling in the valley and near South Padre, but not very much left. We're done. A lot of dry air begins to move in. I'll show you water vapor. And whenever you see that orange tint, that's when you're seeing the mid and upper levels dry out. And so when that happens, we're definitely going from top to bottom, mid and upper levels in a drier atmosphere. Now, we will still have some moisture to deal with. We've got Gulf moisture. Remember, we're looking higher in the atmosphere than the surface. And at the surface, we're going to definitely continue to see a southeast wind, higher dew points. In fact, dew points will be climbing in the coming days. And that's one of the reasons that we're going to be feeling a little more like spring to summer, Thursday, Friday, both. Thursday, we could be climbing into the mid to upper 80s. There will be some 90s, mainly to the south. But then I'm expecting San Antonio in the 90s once we get to Friday. So let's first take a look at what we're expecting tomorrow morning, because even though we, again, showed you that dry air on water vapor, even though we're drying out a good, 2/3 of our upper troposphere, we're still going to have some surface moisture that's going to spell out some low-lying clouds and fog tomorrow morning. So here's tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., maybe even a couple of sprinkles. That can sometimes come with these low clouds and fog. Then by the afternoon, we are expecting...
Oh no!
What happened?
Nothing.
Well, it couldn't have been nothing. What happened? 89. Okay, I'll go with 89. 92 Pleasanton, Floresville. So warmer day tomorrow. Everybody's going to be like, what happened to fall? Right? I mean, I'm going to be like that. You'll hear me. Because we've been having some nice fall temps. It's been such a blessing because of how hot it was this summer. But it's going to be a temporary change in our weather pattern before the next cold front. And this is very typical. What happens when a cold front moves in, you get good compression in the atmosphere and it heats up. So it's what we call prefrontal warming. And so when a front's coming in right before the front is when you'll get even warmer. So warm tomorrow, and south winds will start picking up pretty good, and then even warmer on Friday. Humidity's going up too. So with that low cloudiness and humidity, we're expecting some fog. Here's our future visibility forecast. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., it's down to about a 1.2, 1.25 miles in San Antonio, half a mile San Marcos. So up I-35, you'll run into some fog. Up I-10 to Kerrville, you run into some fog. I mean, it's not zero. It's not going to be thick or dense fog, but we're definitely going to deal with some for a few hours because I don't think it's going to be long lasting. There's, look, 9:30 a.m. We should be good. Upper levels and our next system. So we're going to watch this huge low come together out to the west. Hey, Jacob, homemade catfish with shrimp and cornbread. Nice night. Look at Chef Jacob in the kitchen tonight. Intermittent sprinkles in Kerrville. Hi, Pam. Right? The ones that you're adjusting the windshield wipers and getting that sweet spot, that just right. Yeah. Thought you said we weren't going to have any more night. No, oh, come on, Dawn. I did not make that Billy T guarantee. I learned my lesson. I made the Billy T guarantee from the stage at our church to probably, on a given Sunday, we're over 2,000 people in all three services. Then I did it and that was Sunday, the 10th. Was that September 10th? Yeah. And then Monday was the 11th. I did it on air. I said no more 100s. And it was early because the last is averaged to be in like the third or fourth week of September. We only had one more. I was close. We only had the one. Free AC from Canada, right, Grant? That's good. Oh, pardon me. When will the cold fronts come and stay? Well, yeah, the better cold air masses, we're getting there. So here's the cold front that this low is going to push through. The low moves east across the central United States, drags the cold front in, and it's looking now, wow, overnight Saturday. So it's really slowing down. So most of Friday is going to be warm and southeast of the front. Might get a little breezy on Friday night, but the front won't make it through. We got the front coming through more or less Saturday morning. I don't think it's going to be that late. I know what we'll look at. I know. Let's take a look at future winds. See what the models are thinking. What model is this? This is the GFS. So we go into Thursday. And what happens is when this low crosses east of the Rockies, it's going to draw a lot of that Gulf surface moisture. And so that's why the winds should pick up, as you're seeing here, by midday tomorrow. A little breezy out of the south and southeast. Gusts are cranking up near 20. Now we're going to look for the wind shift, okay? And you're going to see a line of demarcation, if you will, and there it is right there. Rock Springs to Fredericksburg, 2:30 Friday afternoon, into the city about 6 p.m. Friday. So we're looking at about 6 p.m. Friday for the front to move in. But the initial winds won't be as strong as the winds on Saturday. So the initial winds on Friday evening will be gusty, but the strongest winds are expected on Saturday. Once the front passes through, the low moves east, and we're on the back side of the low, and those surface winds will really expect to pick up. Front comes through dry. We're not expecting a chance of rain. We're expecting a big drop in dew points. Like I said, the dew points will climb for some muggy, hot weather Thursday, Friday, and then they fall off. I mean, look at that. Off of a cliff from Friday to Saturday, dew points will go down to the 30s and 40s and stay there for the weekend. Nice dry air will be in place and through Wednesday. I mean, going up into the 50s is not humid at all. All right, let's do a little eclipse forecasting, show you the annular eclipse timing on Saturday. 10:23 is when we'll get things started. 11:52, we're getting closer. And the maximum eclipse moment, 11:54 for the Ring of Fire, just before noon. That's when you put on the Johnny Cash song. 11:56, still pretty good. And then by 1:33, it starts to end. So it's a good window. I mean, from 10:30 to 1:30, essentially. And like I said, the forecast is cooperating very nicely. Eclipse moment should be in the mid-70s, breezy, but clear skies. So important. Oh my gosh, so important. Lasting about 4 minutes on the maximum eclipse for San Antonio. We are in the line of, or path of annularity. And what's so nice is we're also in the path of totality come April 2024. Because again, both are coming from different sides of the country across the United States. One from the northwest down, one from the northeast down, and they both intersect. They intersect right over South Texas. I mean, it's once in a millennia kind of thing, man. I mean, it just, the next good solar eclipse is going to be 2039. So that gives you an idea. Let me show you what that annularity path looks like. As we leave Albuquerque, head down into Texas. There's Sonora, San Angelo. Best seat in the house, right here. There it is. And notice, you know, it's directly over like Lakey, Divine. It's going to be like right in the crosshairs. You know, San Antonio will be on the eastern side of it. But it goes all the way down to Corpus Christi on annularity. So good. Gotta love science. From the Riverwalk, your 7-day forecast. 88 tomorrow, 92 Friday. Humidity on the take. We won't get a north wind until probably Friday evening. Looks like clouds will be a little bit more stubborn on Friday than even tomorrow. Then nothing but sunshine Saturday through Wednesday. I mean, no chance of rain. Pretty weather, pretty sunshine. Highs right around 80. Lows will be chilly. 59 Sunday, 55 to even 54 on Tuesday morning. So some really nice air settling in for next week. Should be very, very nice. What's up, Joanne? I have my glasses ready to watch the eclipse. Excellent, excellent. Elisa, ready for it, right? Hey, Paul, you too. God bless. Thank you, Elisa. God bless you too. Good stuff. So there's your 7-day forecast as we wrap things up on a Wednesday night. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. It's Astros Rangers.
The Lone Star Skirmish.
The Lone Star Skirmish. So we're trying to come up with a name.
Texas baseball series.
The Texas baseball series of games. That's a good one. No, what was yours again, Tom? I liked yours.
Texas two-step.
The Texas two-step. There we go. The Texas two-step. Rangers,
Tango and we're two-step.
Oh, the Space Ranger
Astros.
series.
The what?
The Space Rangers.
Space Ranger series. That's pretty good. Space Ranger series. All right, good night, y'all. Love you. God bless. See you at 10.